I've now set up Claude to run 80% of my Shopify store for me. It runs my email marketing campaigns, it responds to my customer messages, it optimizes my store every single week, and it even goes and does research to find out how much better I can improve my store. And this is all without me even being at my laptop. So in this video, I want to show you my exact setup of how I run Shopify stores with Claude. I'm going to show you the connectors that I connect into and the scheduled tasks that I run. So by the end of the video, you're going to be able to run your Shopify store directly in Claude. But before I show you that, I want to share with you a really interesting stat. My last Claude Shopify video got over 100,000 views, but only 17% of those people were actually subscribed to my channel, which means 83% of people are not going to be notified about this video. Now, if you want to make sure that you never miss out on a Shopify AI update or a Claude and Shopify update, make sure you subscribe to this channel and you'll get notified every time I put a new video out. Now, to get started setting up your Claude for Shopify, we're going to need to open the Claude desktop app. This can't be done in the web browser. We need to make sure we're using the desktop app. And what I want you to do is I want you to head over to the Customize section. We can do that by clicking Customize here, and it's going to open up a page like this. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be connecting all the tools that we need directly into Claude. And if you're not familiar with Claude connectors, it's basically a way for us to use Claude as a way to talk to major tools. And I'll show you what they are here. So go over and click Connectors over on the left here. And I want you to click the plus button here and click Browse Connectors. In here, you're going to see all the available and approved connectors for Claude, right? So we've got everything from Canva to Microsoft to Figma to Gmail to Notion. Everything that you can imagine or any major tool, you're going to be able to connect to in here. There's so many to choose from, so I'm going to show you the tools that I'm using on my store, okay? So we'll close this down and I'll give you the list of connectors that I have. So we can connect into Canva and we can create designs and pull down designs and do lots of things in Canva. I'm using Descript for my video editing. GitHub is for my coding. I'm using Gmail for my customer service. Google Drive to store my files and my spreadsheets and everything in, using Higgsfield to create my UGC creative, using Klaviyo to send through my emails, Notion to manage my calendars, SEMrush to do my SEO, using Shopify to sell my stuff. We use Slack to talk to my team, and then Zapier for some custom automations. Now, some of these tools are paid tools, so I've put a link down below so you can get any discounts or anything that I might be offering. But basically what happens here is if you've got an account with any of these tools, you can use Claude to talk directly to them, which means you don't need to go into these tools anymore. You can do it directly in Claude. Now, I want to give you a little insight into the way connectors work if it's the first time that you've done it. Now, when you install these connectors, they're going to tell you what they can actually do, and it's going to tell you all the tasks. So as you can see with Gmail, it's going to show you all the different things that it can do, right? So it can read and retrieve emails, it can list labels, it can search for emails, and it shows you all the tasks. So as an example, let's pop into Shopify. It shows you all the things that Shopify can do. So add collections, create collections, discounts, everything like that. So this gives you an idea of the different things that you can talk to it to do for you on your behalf. Now, the important thing here, though, is to understand access levels, right? So when you install a connector, what's going to happen is it's going to ask what sort of access level do you want? And there's three different types. The first one is to always allow, which gives Claude full control over everything without any human intervention. I don't recommend that. The second one is it asks for your permission. I recommend that. And the last one is to block. So if you don't want it to write anything and you only want it to read, you can go through here and just turn off the things that you don't want it to do, okay? So really important that a human intervention comes into play here and you just don't let it loose on your store. You should always read what it's trying to do and decide whether you want it to do for you, okay? I've seen too many people just do always allow and it breaks their stores or does things for them. So make sure you have a human in the middle. We always believe that 80% can be done by AI and the 20% needs some human interaction so that this thing doesn't go rogue, okay? So go through and add these connectors. Really easy to add. You just click add connector, you go browse, you go through and you press the little plus icon, okay? Now, you might find some in here that you use more than I do, but for now, this is what I use, and this is really the stack that I want, okay? So that's the first thing. Once they're connected, we now want to go in and just make sure that these things actually work. So I'm going to go to Claude Cowork, and I prefer to use Claude Cowork because it has a bit more capability than a chat, but it's not as sort of advanced as Claude Code, okay? So I use chat if I'm just doing some research and I want to jam back and forth, but I don't need it to actually do anything for me. I use Code if I'm going to actually build something, but I use Claude Cowork if I need it to do things for for me. Okay, so it's a bit like if I need it to do a task, go and do something, come back to me, I'll use Cowork. And it's probably been my daily driver from now on. Okay, so the way Cowork works is that we create projects. And we can do it without projects, but I like to create projects because then it starts to learn a little bit about me. So the project I've created is this e-commerce AI agent for Dosed. Okay, and the way you create a project is you just click down here and you create a new project. And effectively, what a project is a folder on your computer that it stores all the information. Okay, so once we've got the project set up, we can start to interact with it and start to find out what tools that it has. So in here, I'm just going to get it to interrogate my Shopify store and just make sure that it's there. Can you tell me what my best-selling product on Shopify was? So this will just let me know that it's actually connected to Shopify, and you'll start to see that it will connect into that tool and it will give us some feedback on what my best-selling product was. Great, and you can see it's pulling in analytics, it's pulling in all the products here, and it's telling me what my bestseller was over the last 12 months, which is awesome. So now we know your Shopify is connected. Now we can say something like, what was the last campaign I sent in Klaviyo? And this one here will be a test to see whether it's connected to Klaviyo. You can see it's doing a tool search, it's found Klaviyo, and it's going to go and look at the last campaigns that are being sent here. All right. Okay, so it has returned with something. It said no campaigns found here, which is weird, but it actually said a campaign has found here. So that's strange, but it has connected into Klaviyo. We can do the same for email, anything else that you've connected, so we can prove the connections. So now that we've confirmed that the tools are connected, we can start to do some cool stuff with it. So I'm going to show you how to set up a schedule so this happens on autopilot in the background. But before I do that, I'm just going to give you a little example of how Claude Cowork can find tools for you, and you don't need to be specific about which tools to use and be really specific about prompts. You can just use natural language. Okay, so what I'll do here is we'll create a campaign and we'll get it to try and use 3 connectors to build this campaign out for us. All right, so I'll just use natural language. I want to create the campaign for the end of the month, and I want it to be a sales campaign. Can you please go through and look at what my best-selling product was, what the best campaign I had was, which product had the most views, and then come up with a campaign idea for me, please. So I just used natural language, similar to how I would talk to anyone that was doing this for me. And it's going to go and do that for me, right? I didn't talk about Shopify. I didn't talk about Klaviyo. I didn't talk about anything, but hopefully it goes off and does it. And you can see that it's gone and started thinking, and it should start to do a tool search. And then what you're going to have to see on the right-hand side is it's going to start to grab those connectors, okay? And it's creating instructions here for you. The other thing that it's going to do is it's going to add a progress checklist here, which is why I like Claude Cowork the most. It knows the goal that it needs to get to. And then what happens is it tells you the steps that it needs to go through for those goals, okay? So it's confirming the best-selling product. It's finding the best performing Klaviyo campaign. It's looking at the most viewed product, and it's developing an end-of-month sales campaign idea for us. And you can see it started to go through all these tools and finding the tasks and going to Shopify, et cetera, okay? So let's fast forward this until we get to the end and let's see what happens. Okay, the results are in. It's done a whole heap of analysis for us. And if you really wanted to, you can go through and watch everything that it's done here and review. But basically what it did is it went through everything and it pulled in lots of different connectors and different skills. So over on the right-hand side, you can see it used Microsoft Clarity. It's using Klaviyo. It's using Shopify. It's also using some skills that we teach in the e-commerce academy. So this is one of the skills that we use is brand intelligence, and it's brought in brand data, and it's using instructions. So these are skills that we use, so it knew to pull those in as well. So it's pulled in connectors, it's pulled in skills, and it has come up with a campaign based on what it's found. So it says our best-selling product, our liquid instant coffee. We've had 2,300 orders. The most viewed product is the premium coffee concentrate based on this advertorial. So it's pulling in all the details. It's looking at what my last campaign was, which was for Easter. It's looking at other campaigns that performed well. And then the campaign idea, warm up winter, end of month sale. Okay. So it's come up with a deal, offer, clear, theme box winter sale, VIP early access. And so what's happened here is it's using our email marketing framework that we have in the academy, and it's pulled it out for us. And that framework is called the Famous 4 framework, and it's done it right. And then now it says, do you want me to draft the actual emails and build them into Klaviyo? With a drag and drop template. And if you've watched my Klaviyo video, I'll link it up here. We talk about how to create drag and drop emails in Claude Design. So that's a really cool one. Or decide the offer first and discount mechanic. So you can see here we could start talking with it and adding in like the discounts and all those sorts of things. So we can hand build these things with AI, right? So it goes and does it for us. This saves us hours and hours and hours of work. Usually we'd have to go in and do the research ourselves, build the email campaign ourselves, go into Shopify, Shopify, do the discounts. But if we were to say yes here, there's a couple of things that'll happen. Is it going to go create those emails? It'll also create the campaign in Shopify with all the discounts. It will turn them off and on, and it will basically set this whole campaign up for you. It's pretty insane, and we've been using it now as well. But where it's really powerful is setting up scheduled tasks. Now, if you think about your day-to-day running of your store, right? You've got to check your customer service emails. You've got to approve reviews. You've got to do some SEO work. You've got to check your analytics for improving conversion rates, all that sort of stuff. What we've actually done is we've set up a small suite of scheduled tasks that does this for us, right? These are repetitive tasks that we can train Claude to do. So let me show you what those scheduled tasks are now. If we go back here, over on the left, we've got this little scheduled task icon here. And most of them here are for running my e-commerce store, but there's a couple for the e-com academy as well. But let me show you the ones that we've got. This one here is our customer service email triage, right? And so basically what this does is it runs at 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. every single day, and it pulls in emails from our customer service inbox. It reads the email, it drafts the response, it goes to Shopify, it just checks everything out, and it actually drafts the response in Gmail for us so that we can send it, okay? So effectively, all we need to do is approve and click send. And it's really accurate. So that has saved us hours and hours of like checking our inbox every day, responding. Even if we had copy and paste responses, it responds, and it responds to the context of the person's emails. It understands threads, it checks the Shopify orders, and it's basically a customer service agent. It's wild. So this is a really good one. The second one that we do regularly is this weekly clarity review. So what this basically does is it goes through and it uses Microsoft Clarity. It gets the data from Clarity and it gets the data from Shopify, and it gives you ideas on how to improve your conversion rate. So let me jump into this one, right? So basically what this runs, it runs through and it identifies, where some issues are, what our add to cart rate is, what our click-through rates are. And then it reviews it and it says, this is what we're seeing in Clarity. We're seeing some dead clicks here. People aren't scrolling this way. We suggest you do this, right? So what we do is every week we take on this feedback and we put our expertise in and we make those changes, and we use Claude Code to make the changes. And then we tell this that we've made those changes. And so next time when it does the review, it tells us whether or not those changes have made a difference based on the data that it's seeing. So this is a really, really powerful one, okay? And this is one that we teach inside the e-commerce academy in detail on how people can do CRO. So you can see it does lots of really cool stuff there. So that's that one. The other one that we do, let me jump back to my scheduled tasks. We do Judge Me reviews. So this basically goes and logs into our Shopify store, looks at all our reviews, and it approves them and responds to them as we need on autopilot. That's really awesome. We do a weekly store performance check-in. So on a Monday morning, it gives us all the results of our store, how many sales that we've got, what's winning, what's losing, all those sorts of things. And then we have a content brief for SEO. So this basically goes and does keyword research for us, and it comes up with ideas that we can use for blogs, how we can optimize our page, what our competitors are doing, how we're ranking, and we just do that on a monthly level. And as you can see, each of these here are basically little tasks that run on certain times. And I've got this one here, which is for people who are in our e-commerce academy school community. This goes in and checks every day for me of the things that I need to respond to, right? So this is just a little reminder, hey, go check on this one. This is an important one. This is a response here, and it does it for me. Okay, so that is really, really cool. And these are just the ones we have running now. And we've only been running these maybe for a couple of weeks. They're all pretty new for us. So as we learn how to use this more, we just add more tasks in. Once we get more connectors, we add more tasks in. So that's how you can use Claude Co-work to grow your Shopify store, but that's not the only thing you can do with Claude, right? You can also use Claude to make, optimize, and improve your Shopify store. So if you want to connect Claude directly into your Shopify store to create themes, to update your templates, to do all that sort of thing, check out this video here and you are going to be blown away at the capability that Claude actually has.